apparently the British government is on the verge of collapse. Boris Johnson had a vote of vote of confidence that he was surprisingly managed. What was that? About a month ago?
To survive, yeah.
And but last week, it came out that a lawmaker that he had appointed, I think it was chief deputy whip or deputy chief whip. I'm not sure what the positions are. Deputy chief whip, a guy named Chris Pincher, resigned late last week, amid allegations of sexual harassment and misconduct that apparently Johnson knew about and still appointed him. And I think the totality of the scandals caused the Treasury chief, Rishi Sunak, and I'm undoubtedly mispronouncing that, and Health Secretary Sajid Javid, they resigned just moments ago, right after one another.
Another example of how, like, other nations have traditions of resignations from political office as a way to make a stand, and for some reason, everybody here just holds on for dear life in the United States.
Well, because it increases the book value and the book deal that you'll get, and your lobbying job, and not good to make waves. You just don't get necessarily rewarded in those instances. But so the British government feels to be teetering on the edge, and
it is weird. Like, it's teetering on the edge because they were protecting a sex pest, basically, and not like killing people with coronavirus or other insanity. But take where you can get,
they'll replace Johnson with somebody.
Tory.
It's kind of interesting how it mirrors a little bit what's happening in Israel, which is just collapsed for the 5th time in 4 years, election-wise. Another leader, just another cog in the machine, and they'll replace him with either Netanyahu or another cog.
Speaking of Israel, did you see Ned Price came out with a statement on
my favorite guy,
what's her name?
Shireen Abu Akleh.
And said that we'll never know for certain because the ballistics were too damaged, but it looks as if that it might have come from the location of the IDF. So
right,
jeez.
They really tried to parse it as much as possible. But it's gross. It's super gross.